Number 3, part 3.
Number 3?
Yeah. Part 3 of Wrestling Unfiltered 15. More families. We're going to go talk about Samoans.
The Samoans.
Now talk about a lineage.
Wow.
We'll start the patriarch, the father, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Yes. Grandfather to The Rock.
Grandfather. But he's the forefather, you might say. The forefather of Samoan
Forefather.
wrestling.
Even Alpha and Sika
Wild Samoans, yeah.
Wild Samoans have said that they would see the High Chief and they wanted to do what he was doing. He pretty much started what we know now as the Samoan heritage in professional wrestling, and it goes way deeper than you might think.
Yeah.
You've got Alpha and Sika and
Tonga Kid, Jimmy
Snuka,
Yokozuna,
Yoko,
Yoko,
forever, baby. Wow.
And you have The Rock, Umaga, God rest him.
God rest.
Samu Fatu,
Rikishi, actually.
Rikishi, yeah, that's his name. Rosie, who's Matt Anoa'i. Anoa'i family.
Yeah, Anoa'i family's
wow,
it's just huge.
Yeah,
and they earned our respect for years and still have it to this day.
Yeah,
they were one of the families that kind of like the High Chief Pioneer Me,
kind of transcended the Samoan wrestling.
Yeah,
it took it to the worldwide level.
Yes, definitely. They took it to the level of where almost everyone you see, even if they're not related to them, I wonder if they all somehow they're all kind of interconnected. Maybe
I think in their beliefs they are related.
Yeah,
because they're that brotherhood, sisterhood, just that family.
Yeah.
So, speaking of which, we also have Rikishi's twin sons,
Jimmy and Jay,
the Usos, and then Snuka's daughter, Tamina.
Sexy as fuck. Tamina's sexy as fuck.
What's she doing, Santino?
I don't know, but Yeah.
Well, let's say the High Chief Peter Maivia, he had great matches, some with Pat Patterson, and Pat Patterson fully admits that anytime he had to go against High Chief, he was scared to death.
He would win against, and Pat was the heel. He would win, and people would want to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Literally.
And High Chief had a brutal submission with the Samoan stump puller.
Yeah, the stump puller. Nasty.
You want nah.
No.
And he had tattooed
and he's
legs and up
his groin area.
Full tattooed, Samoan tattoos.
And he had to lay there, not say a word, nothing, any kind of. And as two guys who have tattoos, we can tell you, they hurt.
They hurt, but don't really show it.
Yeah, but he couldn't show it.
But with those tattoos he has, no,
he couldn't show it. But yet he laid there and took it.
Yeah.
High Chief Peter Maivia was one of the toughest men.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and then we have Rocky Johnson, who started dating Peter Maivia's daughter Ata, which Peter didn't like very much.
No, but we all know what happened.
Yeah, The Rock.
He had his son, Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
The Rock. And
I may probably read that reportedly WWE is back in talks with The Rock to come back for a guest spot, because Rock has a new movie coming out called Faster. So if he comes back, he has something to promote. That's what those guest stars come on now for. So we'll see. But The Rock, what the hell are you looking at? It's wind.
No, there's somebody trying to pull into my. Or at least I thought they were.
Yeah. Wasn't Michael Cole, don't worry about it. Yeah. He can't find us. But The Rock, he didn't really,
he couldn't find his ass with a map. Sorry. Had to go there.
Speaking of Michael, what's another comment that Jerry Lawler made a couple nights ago, or something like that? I think it was R-Truth against The Miz. Said R-Truth was not kick Miz in the rear because he'll give Michael Cole a concussion.
He said that?
Yeah.
I love that.
Why? Because Michael Cole is an ass kisser. Anyway.
Yeah.
And The Rock. Wow.
Well.
Wow, what a career.
Multiple time WWE, WWF too.
Yeah.
And heavyweight champion, tag team champion with Mick Foley.
I believe he was a
7.
9-time world heavyweight champion.
9-time.
If you count those WCW titles he had.
9-time heavyweight champion.
A multi-time tag team champion.
Yeah, coupled with McFoley.
Yeah, Rock and Sock Connection. Intercontinental title. Yeah. He helped make the Intercontinental title. He's one of the people who put a stamp on it.
Now, the matches that he had with Austin over both the Intercontinental and the heavyweight title.
Hello.
Some of those were just some classic matches, man.
Because we all know like WrestleMania 15 and 17 and 19.
But I'm saying also the stuff they did on Raw.
Yeah.
You know,
they brought more entertainment, because I don't think they're legitimate hate, but still.
There was the stick work alone was some of the best I've ever heard from either man. And also, Rock did not get over with Steve until much later on.
Yeah. As
far as friendship, Steve couldn't stand him when he came in.
Oh,
and Rock is shot on, and that was a shoot when he said it. But the Samoans, just some of the
great, toughest wrestlers.
Some of the toughest wrestlers.
I mean,
the heritage of
legitimate. I think the legitimate when they get hit in the head, they can't feel a damn thing.
Yeah,
that's really real. I think I don't know where it comes from, and they are quick for big men. Like the head shrinkers were kind of big, but
Yoko.
That leg drop he had.
Umaga.
Umaga was, damn.
Umaga was probably one of the best.
Yeah.
For a big man to be able to fly off the top rope like he did, or to move the way he did.
Yeah. And the run.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, we also want to get into families that we have a huge amount of respect for the Samoans.
Huge. But another group of family, the Luchadors.
Yeah.
Now, as you may well know, that we know about Rey Mysterio and the Guerreros.
Elia Dos Santo.
Yeah. But the thing is, we have noticed freshly new superstar Alberto Del Rio.
Who's actually...
Dos Caras Jr.
Dos Caras Jr.
His father, Dos Caras Sr. Duh.
Now, we also mentioned Blue Demon Jr., who is the son of Blue Demon. He is a former Blue Demon Jr. is former NWA heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio,
his uncle was actually the first Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. And Rey Mysterio came in, he first under Calibri.
The Calibri,
which means Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
But then his uncle felt like, he earned it. You can carry on the Mysterio name. And
the mask and everything.
And God, did he carry it.
Now, Fuerza Guerrera.
Yeah.
Also is the father of
Juventud
Guerrera. Or
Juice. The Juice.
Yeah, Juvi. And then,
who else we have? Oh, Lismar Jr. Villanos. There we go. Hello.
Wow.
5 of them.
5 of them.
Or 6 maybe, I don't know.
I mean, just all the Villanos are they followed.
Yeah, they followed the legacy.
The legacy, and
there were a couple. I mentioned it before. I can't get the guy's name. I found that on a When Worlds Collide pay-per-view. It was a wrestler. It was a 6-man tag. Mysterio was in. One of his partners, his father, was the referee of the same match.
I think there was either Heavy Metal or Latin Lover.
I think it's Latin Lover.
Latin Lover,
because he was a younger dude.
And then
his father was a referee in the same match. And that's the thing. When you go down to Mexico and you see AAA and CMLL,
and EMLL.
Oh, excuse me.
No, they're 2 different.
Okay, but you go down to Mexico, they take it so seriously.
I mean, it's kind of like the Samoan in that everything that they treat it with so much respect.
It's deep rooted.
Deep rooted.
Yeah.
And according to a friend of ours who did go to Mexico, you see it everywhere. Mm-hmm. The luchador mystique and everything.
Yeah.
To a luchador, that mask is everything.
That's their identity.
Their identity. They never want to lose it.
And if they do,
yeah.
Like Juventud has lost it, Psychosis has lost it. Mysterio did for a short period in WCW, but never really pays attention to that.
La Parka did. La Parka did.
Really? When?
Well, he didn't really lose the mask, but he lost the name.
So now
he got it back now.
He's LA Park now.
Yeah. He actually got it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can buy some of his masks on High Spots. Cheap plug.
But yeah,
the Luchadors, high flyers. They were entertainment.
Yeah. The flips, the dives, and everything.
Huh?
A lot of that stuff came from Mexico.
Suicida Torpeda.
Suicida, the tope.
plancha.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing is,
Moonsaults.
we didn't really know about it until we started hearing. I started, at least me, Mike Tenay, when he was in WCW. He had so much knowledge about the luchadors.
And the man that started it all was, as far as I know, is El Santo.
Yeah.
El Santo was kind of like Ricky Dozan in Japan, or
Antonio Inoki in Japan.
Antonio Inoki. You know, a man who was seen as being the forefather, or El Canek. You know, somebody who pretty much helped start that the wrestling in that area and become, you know, such a worldwide, you know, phenomenon.
Yeah. And El Santo, you know, the rivalry he had with Gory Guerrero. Hello.
Wow. And that not only did it didn't just touch Gory and
El
Santo. It went further to generational. It was when El Hijo del Santo and Eddie Guerrero were a tag team. Eddie broke off and didn't want to live. In his words, he didn't want to live in
that shadow.
That shadow, like his dad did with El Santo, and it led to some great matches.
Yeah.
In fact, the match Art Barr and Eddie Guerrero versus El Hijo del Santo and
who was it?
Octagon.
It was a World
When Worlds Collide.
Wow.
2 out of 3 falls.
Son of a bitch.
That was a badass match.
Art Barr, rest in peace, and Eddie, please.
I'm sorry, because we love it. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match.
It was hair versus masks.
Hair versus masks.
And
wow.
If you haven't seen it, Art Barr and Eddie lost.
Yeah, they lost, but Art Barr was pretty much
and the originator of the frog splash, you might add.
Originator of the frog splash, yes.
So.
And that's why Eddie was doing it, was to show respect to Art, because he loved Art.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Art Barr, you know, he had, you know, he was an American, I think.
Yeah.
Full blood American, but he had a respect for the luchador legacy.
And he was so good at getting heat.
Oh,
good way he was good at getting heat.
Yeah. And the thing was, that tag team, you know, Eddie and Art were dressing up in red, white, and blue to piss off
all the Mexicans.
Yeah, the Hispanics.
Whoa,
and they were doing a damn good job. Especially, and Eddie, son of a bitch.
Art going like, then they were walking through the crowd, and Art was just, he stopped. I remember this clearly. He stopped. There was some Mexicans, I believe.
It was in Los Angeles. It was in Los Angeles. So.
And he's going like this to him, and they're just like, "I'm gonna kill you."
They wanted to murder him, I think.
Yeah, and that's why I love it, because they were so good at getting that heat and keeping it, you know.
So, but yeah. So Samoa's luchadors, great respect.
Great respect.
You know,
Lucha Libre is, you know, you see a lot of guys like Evan Bourne, Matt Sydal.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio still.
Rey Mysterio,
Kofi
Kingston. Jack Evans, Caval.
No, the Amazing Red.
AJ
Styles.
Sabin and Shelley.
Samoa Joe. Yeah.
A lot of those guys.
They kind of keep it, you know, the high dodge, Generation Me Young Bucks.
Yeah, a lot of those guys doing those moves.
It portrays Lucha Libre.
Yeah, it started in Lucha Libre. So we have to mention it, because
without it,
I don't think wrestling would be where it is.
There will be no Rey Mysterio, none of those.
None of them.
So
it's just wow. You can't really, you know.
You can't
put one name on it, because
no shit.
You can't put just one name on it.
So
many people that, you know, so many men. And
hell, Liger.
Well,
he's part of not Lucha Libre, high flyers. So
Liger was also one of the men who helped popularize the shooting star press. You know, he didn't create it.
He popularized
it.
Then Kidman did it. Now Evan Bourne does it.
Yeah.
And Evan Bourne does a great job with it.
Yeah. So does David Richards. He's got a beautiful one too.
So.
But I don't think David Richards can touch his ankles when he's in.
Hell no.
I mean, how does Evan Bourne do that?
Who cares? Damn. Anyway, ends part 3.
We'll come back.
Come back. We'll save the best for last, we might say.